This week on Sports Seriously, we are joined by CBS's #1 color commentator, Jim Nantz's best friend, and former Dallas Cowboys quarterback, Tony Romo. So welcome to the show. Before Manningcast, obviously there was Romo Stradamus, where you were predicting plays. And it felt like a lot of the times back then, people were saying you were calling football like a savant in a bar. It was very insightful, very casual. So were you and Jim Nantz the OG Manningcast? Or is that wild to say?
Yeah, I mean, I think you just try to do a good game. Like for me, it was like I just wanted fans to like enjoy it, and so it's like if it meant teaching them, then I would teach. You know, if you liked learning the game, I'd do that. If it's like, okay, the game may not be that exciting, then I'm trying to make you laugh. You know, it's like just trying to be like. I honestly feel like I just try and feel like I'm at dinner.
Yeah.
And how are you not going to look at your phone the whole time? And like, how would you care to sit here and like hang out? Like, it's more fun to be entertained. And football allows us to, you know, the game can kind of call itself sometimes. And I just try to do the best I can.
Yeah. Have you been able to watch any of the Manningcasts? What do you think makes it work so well? And why has it been so successful?
Well, I think it's just like anything. If football is going to be successful and then you provide people who know about the game, that's successful. And so it's like, I think people like to learn football. It's a complicated game, but it's also a very simple game, you know, once you learn it and know it. And so I think that people really enjoy learning. And then if you can throw in some humor, I think it's an enjoyable experience about something they're passionate about.
In terms of this year and quarterbacks this season, we've had a ton of injuries at the quarterback position. We've also seen some really cool plays at the position, I think you could agree. But who has been the top 5 quarterbacks so far this season, and who do you think may be the most underrated quarterback so far this season?
Ooh, top 5. Well, I don't know that I can give you exact 5. I do know that, you know, obviously Brady's playing amazing. We're saying that for the next 10 years.
Of course.
55, he's still playing amazing. But you got a handful of guys, you know, now. The league is as deep, I would say. There used to be like 4, where now it's like, you've got like 7 or 8 right up there, 6 to 8. And then you've got like the next 15 are all pretty good. That could change anywhere. And that's just, it's a strange year. It's got a lot of depth, and the NFC is as loaded as I've seen in quite some time. You got 5 or 6 teams who could be the #1 seed in any given year. Patrick
Mahomes is obviously struggling and is very visible right now. What do you think is going wrong, or do you think defenses have finally figured him out?
No, they have not figured out Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is going to be just fine. I think what happens is you play from year to year. Sometimes the ball bounces funny, and he's had some bounces that have gone against him. So it's like these seasons are played, and over time you're going to have a run that you're just going to go through some adversity, whether it's through injury, whether teams have played you multiple times and understand conceptually a little bit better, you know. But Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, I am not worried about in the least. They are going to figure out, and they'll be just fine. I think that the rest of the team, you know, they need to just block and tackle better, you know, at its core. Like old school football, it's like they just need to get back in the gym and get on the weight bag and start fighting and punching. And I think that when I say that, I mean like just get to work and do the fundamentals. And I think that when they do that, I think this. Let's not think that Patrick Mahomes is all of a sudden not a superstar. He's still unbelievable.
You, sir, have teamed up with Tostitos to give one lucky fan a really cool experience. I don't want to get too much into it because I want you to talk about it. But what is this all about, and how did you join up with Tostitos?
It's called Romo in Your Ear Contest, and you go to Tostitos.com/Romo, and you sign up, and one lucky fan is basically going to win a chance to, I think, impress their friends during a game, right? So it's like,
of course,
they'll be sitting around watching a game, and all of a sudden it's like a little earpiece that's in your ear, and I'm in there talking to you as if it's, you know, an earbud, and you're going to come in and be like, oh, you know what? Those splits are a little wide. We should probably throw an in cut here. Safety's a little deep, so I think a little more shotgun on first down probably helps keep, you know, the nickel linebacker, blah, blah, blah. So, something like that. So I think it's fun just to be able to connect with the fans and have a great time.
Yeah. And so on the flip side of that, I want to ask you, who would you want in your ear if you were to be on the other end of this?
The right answer should be my wife, but I don't really want her in
Exactly.
my ear.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think I'd rather have maybe Michael Jordan. We'll go with Michael Jordan.
Ooh, okay, okay, that's a good one. Well,
I grew
hey,
up loving Mike, so it's like
yeah,
I want him to be like, all right, Tone, I'm going to make this free throw right here. No, I'm going to.
yeah. Hey, sports fans, if you want to watch more sports seriously, be sure to check out these clips right here. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel to see all the great content from us here at USA Today Sports.